why is always in you. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Your why is always in you. When I was younger, my mom, who raised 3 boys by herself, who was a single mother raising 3 boys by herself, she had us in a singing group. And while we in a singing group, me and my 2 brothers, we were singing. We was going to different places, different churches, and just singing, putting ourselves out there. And as we were singing, the spotlight was on us. We had everyone's attention. People was paying attention to kids just singing. And as we were showing up singing or rehearsing or performing, we was able to really shine the light upon us because we was putting ourselves out there. Because our mama made us put ourselves out there. And since she made us put ourselves out there, the spotlight has always been on us. It's many times in life we dim the spotlight that's on us because we don't think we are strong enough to handle what the light is shining upon us. You see, the reason why your why is already in you because it's something that you're already doing. It's just something that you're not paying attention to because you don't want to be in the front. You don't want to be in the spotlight. You just want to be behind. You see, if you have something in you, if your why is in you, you can always try to run from the light, but the light is going to always find you. The light is going to always discover you. Your purpose is always going to discover you. Because your why, you can't run from your why. Even though we was younger and we was in the singing group, I knew we weren't going to sing for the rest of our lives. It was just something that our mama made us do. But just because you're not in the spotlight in the singing group doesn't mean you can't be in the spotlight in pursuing your dreams. You have to understand that your why has to be bigger than you. Your why has to be stronger than you. Your why has to be willing to push you. Because just because I'm not in front of people singing, I'm in front of people empowering and inspiring others to become the best version of themselves. Because if you can become the best of you, if you can become the best version of yourself, if you can discover your why from seeing me, now you're able to understand that you can do more than you put your mind to. It's really understanding that your why is already in you. You just have to understand what's in you to discover that you've been doing it your whole entire life. I'm not a good singer. I mean, we stopped singing back in 2009 when my grandma passed away. We stopped singing. The last time we sung was at her funeral. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because when you go through life, when you experience different things, you stop doing things when the light is supposed to be on you. And until you find yourself, until you find your why, you're going to be running from the light. In all honesty, you're going to be running from yourself because you have always been with you. And your why is already in you. Until you rediscover yourself, until you rediscover your pain, until you really identify that what you have been through is not only stopping you, but it's pushing you forward. But it's pushing you forward because the light is always on you. Think about it. How many times has someone came to you asking you for advice? Think about it. How many times has somebody said, "Hey man, what you just said, hey sister, what you just said actually just helped me more than you can ever imagine." Because you're giving advice. You're giving advice from what you have already experienced because people are coming to you seeking guidance. The light is always on you. You just don't understand what your why is, and you're running away from your purpose. You're running away from your why. You're running away from your passion. I was running away from the spotlight for so long because I didn't understand the spotlight followed me everywhere I went. It was on me every single day, but it wasn't until I looked myself in the mirror one day and said, I wanted to be more. I wanted to be bigger. I wanted to be different. So what does different look like? Different to me looks like finding what is already in me. I have to discover that just because I'm me, I can change. Just because I'm a person, I can evolve. Just because I'm human, I can grow. You can grow into yourself even more. You just have to understand that what you are currently doing, you have always been doing. This is where you start to pay attention to what you are doing that makes a difference for your spotlight. The light is on you. The light is always shining upon it. Even if you try to turn it off. Even if you think the light is too bright. Even if you think you can't handle the pressure is gonna always be with you because your why is already instilled in you. Why is this important? Because in order for you to really get to the next step, in order for you to discover your why, I'm gonna show the board again. In order for you to discover your why, and understand your why is already in you, you have to be willing to go through the process. Oh, hold on. You have to be willing to go through the process. You see, I just almost knocked my light out. But guess what? The light is still shining upon me because I found my why. My goal is to help you become the best version of yourself by being the example every single day. Now, is it hard? Absolutely. Now, is it challenging? Absolutely. Now, is it overwhelming? Absolutely. Many times in life, you just have to turn off one light to say, I just need some rest. I didn't understand that the light that I was stepping into was the light that was always in me.